Yes. For admission. Admission, let it be on 20 April. 9th of Friday, possible. 30. and 32. Any objection? Why should I fix a date if you have no objection? It is a fixed matter. 31, 32 are fixed. You have no objection to an adjournment. Why should I fix another date? Let it come after 2 weeks. Make a mention if you have some urgency. We are fixing dates for hearing up, taking up matters. If you agree to an adjournment, don't press for a fixed date. 31, 32 on the request made by, on behalf of the counsel for the respondents, Mr. H. Gupta. Matter stands referred to be listed after 2 weeks. 48. 48 on the request of the counsel for the petitioner stands deferred for 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
I bet to mention item 44 man.
44.
In this case, we need to file affidavit, but we could not file that.
Item 44 on the request made by Mr. P. Purkash, the matter stands deferred to be listed after 2 weeks. Tomorrow.
Other side, I beg to mention item 33, Your Lordship. 4 weeks time may be granted to file affidavit in opposition.
Why have you not filed?
But instructions are awaited.
Then how much time you are praying for?
4 weeks.
4 weeks we can give. Weeks. 2 weeks further time granted to the CGC to file their counter affidavit as prayed for. List after 2 weeks.
Okay.
Item number 49 and 50.
49, 50.
That's it.
You are mentioning on whose behalf? Your name? Mr. D. Kolita, counsel for the petitioner, on instructions submits that the writ petitions have become infructuous and rest interim orders, if any, stand vacated. Pending ayes are also dismissed. Not Wednesday, have it on 20 April. We are already filled up. 30. Or we can have it on 1st of April. 1st April.
Yeah, this one better.
What is the subject matter?
Sorry, this one.
1st of April.
Another one, Lordship, regular service notes.
1st of April.
That my lord, item number 26, my lord. Lordship, I seek some accommodation in this matter, my lord, to obtain instruction from for the respondent.
Who's for the petitioner?
I have taken the consent.
26.
26.
On the request made by MSB Bora for BTC, matter stands deferred for 3 weeks. Complete the instructions. Counsel for the petitioner is present who does not object. Prayer made. List accordingly.
I'm deeply object.
Yes. Yes, please. and pertains to family pension. 1st of April. Louder. Can't hear you. Item number 43. You were mentioning on whose behalf? The request made by the council on behalf of the council for the petitioner. Matter stands deferred to be listed after 4 weeks.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. I have a prayer with regard to item number 51. I
Hmm.
for the respondent, you have filed an affidavit to receive the total records. Kindly confirm.
For the petitioner. All right, call for it, call for it. When did you file it?
On last Friday, you.
Last Friday. Right.
For admission, service matter.
Service matter, yeah. And have it on 20 April 20? 20.
My lord, this transfer matter, Lordship has passed an order on 5/3/2026. Not even listed, my lord, but it's disposed of. But Lordship has granted 2 weeks time, fixing it 20 order that it will be transfer matter. But no order has been passed. I think code of conduct may be there, my lord. But I want in I think similar matter, they have extended time, but in my case, they have not extended the time. So that representation is also not disposed of till 23. So I filed the IA, my lord, today, which is numbered as 3483 of 2023. I play that 2 p.m. my lord.
Let it be on Wednesday.
Fine.
Where is that order?
Order in that matter, page matter, 35.
Third council for parties issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Steps on the respondents by registered post. Sorry, speed post within 1 week from the
As per the last order, my lord,
Yes, instructions.
I have received the instructions, madam. This morning only I have received, madam. File my affidavit. They have referred to some office memorandum issued by the finance department. So as per those instructions, madam, I'll file my affidavit.
Want to file your affidavit?
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Burua. Third council for parties issue notice for 4 weeks. Done it. Council reviews and represents the respondents. Respondent
4, 5,
4, 5,
and 6.
4, 5, and 6. Mr. Ardhor for 3. And the Bora for respondent 1. And who's for finance? Mr. Cholia for finance. The respondent, the representative notices of waive the extra copy period of 1 week from today. MS, the council for Rima Hasau.
Then, madam.
Huh?
Madam.
Rima Hasau submits that instructions have been received and she would like to file. Bring it on record by way of an affidavit. We are recording it that you have received your instruction. Yes, any instructions here?
May I please have the lordship? Current lordship, this not matter relates to
You don't want to file an appeal. Or you have not prepared an appeal.
The limitation of that.
Heard learned counsel for parties to notice. Raise the whole learned spelling counsel PNRD. If he is an exception, okay. One and two. Steps on respondents number 3 and 4. Notices therefore are waived on respondents 1 and 2, however, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1. File their affidavit. Question of maintainability to be considered at the time of admission of the matter.
Rule 17 has, my lord, power for consideration of delay also.
Examine.
Yes.
Oblige. Yes, respondent.
Lordship, first you got to obtain some instruction. Some instruction has been obtained. That too in our listing, Lordship. The CRP of WhatsApp group. What they informed me that, Lordship, the transfer, immediate transfer has been, Lordship, temporarily being stayed due to the ongoing election, and up till 15th of April, I think.
You get your instructions.
And
15th of May.
Lordship, give me 1 minute. Let me read out the message, Lordship. Yes, we are aware of.
Read out the message, you tell me, I think it is 15th of May.
Yeah, further the transfer order, which was earlier effective from 14/1/4/2023, has now been deferred till 15/5/2026
15th of May.
due to Assam election.
So you get your instructions and we'll
Yes.
decide the matter. The movement orders will not come before 15th.
Lordship, in the meantime, we'll try to find out affidavit, Lordship. That's why I stay, as the transfer is being stayed.
May that be on record, Lordship?
Yes. The Lordship can record because it's a.
There is no interim order. Third party. Is what instruction submits that the movement of from 1st of April be again after 3 weeks. That we use the matter. Instructions. I'll have it definitive to reply. Granted liberty. Counsel for Petitioner is granted liberty. Press his prayer for entering. कितने ऑर्डर election commission guideline, standing orders. How does it affect? How does it improve your case? mistake you admit. So they are implementing the guidelines of the point in filing affidavits, you are not alleging are you making any other allegation against the respondents that this order is vexatious or where are you transferred from?
From Morigaon to Nagaon.
Morigaon to Nagaon. What kind of a prayer is that? What is the distance between Morigaon and Nagaon? You take leave, who's asking you to work? You have earned leave, medical leave at your instance, you take leave. What kind of, you are before the court asking for interference of the order which is passed at the instance of the guidelines or of the CI. And they have done that only. There is no other allegation. Third, counsel for parties. Petitioner is aggrieved by the order. Where is the impugned order? By the impugned order dated 15th of March 2023, whereby petitioners to transfer from Morigaon to Nagaon. Stop. Petitioner is working as inspector. You are senior inspector or auditor? Senior inspector of cooperative societies under the office of the Assistant Registrar of Cooperative Societies, Morigaon. By the impugned order, he is transferred to the office of the Registrar of Cooperative Societies. Answer the petitioner is that he suffers from ill health and is therefore not in a position to comply with the order. So, last occasion, on the last date, that is 18/3/26, respondents were permitted opportunity to complete their instructions. The matter is fixed today. Today, when the learned standing counsel submits that the transfer order is not specifically against the writ petitioner, but is transfer order passed against several officers where the petitioner is one of the officers. Name is listed as serial number 8 of the order. Stock to be transferred. These transfers are on in the guidelines / the standing orders of the Election Commission that persons who have completed more than 2 years, 2 years or 3 years, 2 years. In
3 years. Sorry.
persons who have completed the tenure in their places of posting and persons who were posted in their home districts and also persons who were in the districts in the same district as in the last election are required to be transferred out. Accordingly, petitioner being posted in his home district at Morigaon is transferred out to Nagaon. Call for interference. Consulted petitioner is that he suffers from ill health. Guidelines which are enclosed to the writ petitioner also reflects that when are you retiring? You're not retiring shortly. That the guidelines are specifically mentioned in the exceptions to the guidelines are provided in clause 7 of the Election Commission notification dated 9th of February 2026. Petitioner not covered in any of these categories. Such circumstances, since the transfer has been effected only on the guidelines or standing orders of the Election Commission, the court does not find any infirmity in the orders. Accordingly, no interference is called for. Marriage stands dismissed. No order is to post. Prefer, we are not stopping. Yes.
Constitutional law worry from the sexual welfare submitted that they are following the Government of India's notification matter. Government of India's notification group is placed.
I have one solution here. The area of party social welfare department is not. Personal department is there. In fact, we had a talk. We had a talk with the personal department. The personal department informed us that although there is a OM by the Government of India, but we does not adopt it. And Lordship, my brother is also I think on the same footing.
You don't adopt means you must have your own guidelines. Where are your own guidelines?
And I don't have any. Let us provide the instruction on paper, Lordship, because I don't think we have our own guideline in that transfer. Because there was something in hard copy. And this Lordship, this transfer was in 15 March 2026. There does not seem to be a routine transfer, Lordship. It is an election transfer, if I'm not mistaken.
That is by the Corporation Department to explain. Yes. What?
Based on the notification of the election commission, the petitioner has been transferred from his home district.
So far as the my lord page 63, Lordship, kindly see for a moment. The earlier occasion, while we issued the transfer order, it was referred
Which item?
item 53, my lord.
Huh?
Item 53,
53.
Lordship.
Yes.
Earlier occasion, Lordship, kindly see page 63. Top, my lord. In pursuance of the Gazette notification, so-and-so dated so-and-so 1911 of Election Commission of India, that transfer order. And present transfer order, Lordship, kindly see page 67, my lord. The interest of public service, the following senior inspector, auditors of cooperative societies are hereby transferred and posted in the places mentioned so-and-so. So there is no reference of Election Commission notification. Copy was also not furnished to the Election Commission. And my transfer, my lord, if at all, my lord, they say, my lord, Election Commission, page Election Commission guidelines for transfer, Lordship, page 38, it start, Election Commission 2023 guidelines, and I refer to page 44. Page 54. Clause 9.3. It shall be ensured that they invariably be posted in proximity to their residence if any PWD is inadvertently deputed to any difficult location. The returning officer should
You are suffering from
locomotive.
locomotor disability.
Yes, ma'am.
Benchmark.
Yes, ma'am. Page 28. And there was also Government of India, prior to that also there was Government of India notification I have annexed, my lord. And my lord, the Disability Act 2016, my lord, it provides for our high court has also framed rules, and they are required to frame rules, my lord.
Rules for Election Commission.
Since the order do not reflect, my lord, Election Commission reference, so I have not included them.
Yes, Mr. Borderline.
Otherwise, my inspection says it has been done personally.
On what basis are these instructions granted? The order doesn't reflect. You order, there is no reference.
Prior to
I have
that,
not
they are
written
referred to my lord election commission.
Huh?
I have written instructions on that.
Any case, my lord, under the 2016 Act, my lord, Disability Acts, the appropriate government may frame policies for posting and transfer of employees with disability. They are not framed it from 2016 onwards, my lord.
So therefore, no transfer.
That they are, my lord, doing. They are not following it.
We are asking you. There are no policies. Are you saying that there should be no transfer?
They can be transferred,
Then
but section
are they
20,
supposed to get your views where you'd like to be transferred?
no, my
You're
lord.
an employee of the department.
Yes, true, my lord.
See there.
But government of India,
Government of India, they have not adopted. That is their
on the
claim.
last occasion, they said, my lord, they have adopted it. Lordship. They please behold your lordship, my lord, the last fight. So state welfare department is the appropriate department, my lord.
You array the election commission as a party.
Lordship, my lord.
Today itself.
By tomorrow, my lord.
You do one thing. You serve copies on election commission, and we'll call up the matter again at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. All these connected matters. What happened to the other matters?
Lordship, they are listed it after 3 weeks. It has not been.
Have you filed your counters or something?
Finished. Islam was there. He has his consent.
No, we don't issue notice on consent of the council for petitioner. Somebody has to be present here. We'll call up again 2 p.m.
Seniors on that, Marital will pass off.
You do it. You don't have file, that is your problem. Why have you appeared without a file? He may be on legs, you are appearing, you should have the file, you must know what is the matter about. Huh? He may not be on the record, why are you appearing? That's a good ground not to hear your submissions, you're not on record. You take up the second file, study will call up in 5 minutes. Ask the court master to give you the blue brief. We'll call up in 5 minutes. Yes, in both the matters, 8 and 9.
Matter relates to the retirement benefit of the father, my lord. Right after retirement, my lord, but retirement benefit, my lord.
You are claiming the family pension
Not
benefit.
pension, my lord.
Retiral.
Only retirement.
Only retirement.
He is the son, my lord. Petitioner is the son.
Uh,
Now, mother, my lord, mother could not claim, she could not claim because she was divorced.
what benefits are you claiming?
So the BPA, BCRG amount and this GIS contribution and the area salaries they are also.
Well, I heard counsel for, yes. Any instructions you might have today? Page?
68.
68.
Have returned the pension proposal, but the department got some clarification.
And
Is Rupali Dotto
That is the wife,
Who?
mother of the petitioner.
mother?
Prior date when the PRG was authorized, that is also annexed in the receipt.
I get instructions, heard counsel for party issue notice. My case for respondent 1, 2, 3,
5.
4,
4 and
5.
5.
Mr. R.K. Talukdar for 6, 7. Ms. U. Sharma for 8. For officers furnished steps on respondent 9, 10 taken by speed post within 1 week from today. It's accordingly.
Matter relates to promotion, the grade of Lord, professor, pedodontic, and preventive dentistry. Now, Mullah, there was some dispute that was settled by this honorable court. If your lordship would kindly come to page 43.
Lordship, my humble apology. Can this matter be taken up in some way? So actually, the has specifically said that
Why don't you allow the council to submit? We may not require his assistance. Yes.
Please come to page 43, para 18, Miller. In view of the above reason, this court directs the respondent authorities to count the seniority of the petitioner lecturer in Regional Dental College, Gauhati, in Department of Pedodontics with effect from 24/8/16. Now, my lord, therefore, my seniority as a lecturer has to be reckoned from 24/8/16. Now, lordship will kindly come to the regulation of the last page of paper book, page 90. Minimum basic qualification and teaching experience required for teachers for undergraduate dental studies. Please come to me, Lord Reader. A BDS degree of an Indian university or an equivalent qualification with postgraduate qualification, diploma of national board in the subject, and with 4 years teaching experience after post graduation. That means, below the moment I have 4 years teaching experience as lecturer, I become eligible to become reader. That means, below, on 24/8/2020, I was eligible to become reader. But I was made a reader only with effect from 24/8/25. Now, Milord, I am eligible to the post of the professor also. Now, for that, if your lordship could kindly come to page 90 once again.
5 years.
Yes. So that means by 2025, from 20 to 25, I'm eligible to become Milord professor. Now, what the authorities have done, Milord, we could not annex that document. On 16 to 26, there is an interdepartmental communication, Milord, whereby they are proposing to fill up the post of professor. Now, my submission is, Milord, without determining my seniority, this should not be done, because I am eligible to be considered. Because the right to be considered for promotion is a right. I have a right of consideration.
No, that your case.
Yes.
That the post of reader,
Ah.
the time of promotion, ought to have been promoted in 2020.
20, whereas I
Not-
have given in 25.
25. Now, between 20 and 25, was any mere given promotion?
That is not my case. But I am eligible to be considered for the post of professor.
There was no process.
No, they have
Or-
not fixed my seniority. So all that I say, if they proceed, let them proceed. But first, my seniority should be fixed in the grade of reader. Now, in the grade of reader, my seniority is to be fixed, taking note of the fact that I became a reader on 24/2020. Sorry, 24/8/2020.
You are eligible. You're eligible.
No, I'm bound to get that because of this honorable court judgment.
The judgment is with regard to
My status in the grade of lecturer, that is on 24/8/16, page 43. 24/8/16. If they proceed with the promotion exercise, let them. I'm not coming in the way. But my lord, my case should be considered, or first my subject to the outcome of the case, my case should be considered, or first seniority is to be fixed. Lord, end of the day, zone of consideration should be determined by the seniority. If my seniority is not fixed, then I will not come into the zone of consideration.
refixing your seniority will not give you the right.
I'll automatically come within the zone.
No, no. If the refixation is as per the judgment,
Yes,
and which it has to be,
yes.
then you
Then I
become
become
eligible.
procedural.
No, you become eligible to be considered for reader first,
No, reader I'm already in.
with effect from 2020 or whatever
Yes, yes.
period you
Yes.
wanted to. So therefore, you are now effectively claiming notional promotion with effect from 2020
Yes,
in the post of reader.
yes.
And once it is done, then you become eligible for the post of professor.
Naturally, because that is the consequence.
Right. So first thing is that what is the
I'm already a reader, but
You
the
are,
only thing
but-
is my appointment as a reader has to be antedated to 24/8/2020.
but that will require examination. How do you say that no promotion?
there- Therefore, my submission is, if they proceed, let them proceed. Either they will not declare the result, or they will consider my case subject to outcome of this. Then, my lord, everybody's equity would be balanced, my lord.
What is the stage of the process?
So they have just initiated.
You get your instructions here.
Yes. Till then, my lord, they will not proceed. Let the lordship give a short date.
They have just initiated means what is the status? I mean, are they going to declare, consider it within a week's time, 2 weeks' time? There has to be
No, my
reasonable
lord,
period of
since
time.
the process was initiated before the code of conduct came in, so there will be no bar to proceed. Some protection, my lord. Either my case should be considered subject to further orders.
But just want to be clear that your claim for promotion to the post of professor
Yes.
can only be determined after the question of whether your promotion to post of reader is antedated.
Correct.
So-
But my lord, since these are all seniority based promotion, my lord, there is no difficulty in appreciating that part. It's not merit based promotion. Your
Okay.
qualifying service is complete, I am eligible for promotion.
But had it been a case that promotion to professor is 5 years as reader or 10 years as lecturer or something like that, then
Then also it would have been different.
things would have
No,
been
my lord, these are all CS type of promotion, career advancement. So there, my lord, there is no industry assessment of merit and all. The moment the qualifying service is complete, one is eligible.
okay. But what does the rule say in terms of
That's the regulation of All India regulation. General Council. At page 87, it starts. I refer to page 19. India's Course Regulation, General Council of India.
we'll issue notice today?
Yes, ma'am.
Heard Mr. K. N. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. D. Das. That because of delayed promotion, the post of reader, the regional dental college, her further promotion to the post of professor, her consideration of the petitioner's claim to the further promotion of post of professor taken by the respondent department. Stop. It is the submission of the petitioner that there is already High Court, this court directing that the seniority of the petitioner in the post of lecturer needs to be effect from 24/8/2016. Stop. Notwithstanding that, the seniority of the petitioner as directed by the court was not taken into account, and the promotion as due petitioner post of reader was not conferred. Consequently, petitioner is before this court seeking a direction that her promotion, seeking a direction that the promotion to the post of reader, to which the petitioner was promoted on
24/8/2025.
24/8/2025, should be antedated, taking into account the seniority directed to be maintained by the court with effect from 24/8/2016. Stop. And as a consequence thereof, the petitioner considered for promotion to the next higher grade of professor in the regional dental college. So, Mr. M. Weir, learned standing counsel for the health department, here's an accepts notice on behalf of all. All? All.
All.
Therefore, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Matter be listed after the returnable date, issue notice on the prayer for interim. Place again on 24th of April.
Look, there's one, I made a wrong submission. I was promoted to leader on 1993.
19/9/20.
Instead of 24/8/20.
The
19/9/20.
20. List accordingly.
Yeah, the petitioner paid for a gratuity and the government share of the TPS. That year, you will find the annexure 1, my lord. Appointment letter, first appointment letter. Well Development Department, my lord. She has been appointed by the director, then director of the Well Development Department. And thereafter, my lord, no reason, my lord.
3 weeks old.
And my lord, my next annexure, my lord. On 11 June 2019, as reappointed in the PRDA as the assistant lower division assistant cum typist in the DRDA, and since 87 to 2017, my lord, she was working in the DRDA department. And thereafter, my lord, what happened, my lord? In the year of 2017, my lord, Lordship will find the order dated 16 August 2017 at page 19, my lord. She, along with some other employee of the DRDA, has been absorbed in the Rural Development Department, again in the year of 2017. And accordingly, in the year
Let them obtain the instructions.
yes, my lord, that-
Submit, Mr. Vote. Council for parking issue notice. 4 weeks. Planning council. Pension and, sorry, Panchayat and Rural Development, so he is an exception. Respondents 1, 3. Sorry, 1, 4,
5 and 6.
5 and 6. MSU Sharma for respondent 3. Finance, who's there? Mr. M. Bhuya. He is on behalf of respondent. All the respondents are represented by their respective council. Staff to the returnable.
Right.
Yes.
The petitioner was promoted to the cadre of matron stroke principal. Now, what happened is that she could not join and therefore she submitted a application to extend her date of joining. Then thereafter she submitted a representation that if she can be accommodated GMCH wherein a post is lying vacant. The reason for not being able to join at new place of posting was that she has a mother of 75 years who is bedridden because of the hip fracture. And she is the only one who has to take care of her mother. And her mother cannot.
This is not what you stated in your synopsis. In the synopsis, it appears that you met with an accident and suffered hip fracture.
The mother would miss.
Mother would, I'm sorry, Your Lordship, but I've stated in the body of the.
What is the use of a synopsis?
I've extended my sincere apology.
The apologies don't correct the synopsis. We go by the synopsis. That is the whole purpose.
I'll get.
Why should we not treat it to be misleading?
No, Lordship, I have in the body of the petition.
So then don't enclose the synopsis.
I'll
You
take
say
care.
something in the synopsis, body of the petition, something else.
I'll take care from the next time.
I beg my sincere apology. Not happen next time.
How do we know? What guarantees do we have?
Uh,
What guarantees can you give it will not happen?
I'll make, I'll ensure your lordship next time. Very careful. And similarly, your lordship, what happened is this from the same.
Where are you posted now?
I am posted at GMCH as assistant matron.
You are transferred where?
I am transferred to Gauhati Medical College on promotion, your lordship. Now there is a vacant post lying in GMCH also.
In the same cadre.
Yes, your lordship. So I made an application to that effect. The reason is that it's not a case that I don't want to go. Right throughout my service career, I've been transferred to various places on promotion as well as a routine transfer.
Yeah, Mr. Bora, anything to submit?
My lord, let him submit a representation, detailed representation.
Where is your representation?
My representation is at page 39, your lordship.
39.
Yes, your lordship, annexure 4.
Who's going to look into your grievances on a representation of this nature? You say your mother has suffered, there is no medical documents enclosed, nothing is there.
Your lordship, I have stated there, and that was forwarded.
You stated your mother is bedridden condition, nobody to take care.
Yes, your lordship.
How is the government concerned? You are a government servant, you
Exactly.
go wherever the duty calls.
Your lordship, now let them take an instruction on that. Your lordship, I
No,
have
first you have to be clear.
Your lordship,
So whatever you are saying is correct.
lordship, I have annexed all the medical documents, your lordship. Your lordship, kindly turn to page 19.
Before the
onwards.
authorities, you have to file your documents. You are asking a direction from the court to sympathetically consider your case
Compassionate ground.
on compassionate ground. But there is no ground on which the compassion should be extended. First thing look at your page 39 application,
Yes,
nothing, just bedridden, nobody to take care.
But that is supported, but yes, your lordship is right. I can submit a representation also in that way. Otherwise, also, your lordship, if they consider this petition as a representation, they can take instruction, your lordship, based on this document also.
Your
The lordship-
petition also, your synopsis is entirely different. What do you suggest, Mr. Bora?
My lord, let him submit a detailed representation.
Detailed representation.
Face representation
Heard.
and the authority will consider.
Mr. R. Sinha, learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Standing now. Petitioner is presently serving
As assistant matron.
as
Assistant matron.
assistant matron posted in
GMCH.
GMCH. So she was transferred on promotion. So
Matron
matron
at Gauhati Medical College.
at the Gauhati Medical College Hospital at Gauhati. So, by which order? 25/6. 25.
Yes, sir.
25/6/2025. Stop. However, in view of the accident suffered by her mother in the year 2011, and whereby she suffered a hip fracture, she has been completely bedridden, and it is the petitioner who is the caregiver, as there is none else to take care. Submitted by the council for the same cadre, that is matron
Matron at GMCH.
at GMCH, and submitted a representation medical that she is the only caregiver to her ailing mother.
The order passed by the director of the civil executive person. Similarly situated lady, she was also transferred on promotion, and she was also considered, your lordship. That is at page 40.
It is the submission of the council to the petitioner that similar cases, the department wherever possible had considered the cases of such. Companies. So, page number?
Page number 41, your lordship.
Yes,
Hawali
from the
did-
attention of the court, to an order dated 13/3/26, dated to have been issued. 41,
Yes, Your Lordship.
this is the instructions to the council,
Yes, Your Lordship.
and it becomes a part of your writ petition.
I am saying, this was placed before the court. The
Huh.
court on consideration of this order, has passed the judgment. So this
No,
copy
but
has,
how does this copy come to your possession?
I have applied for a certified copy. Your Lordship.
It is is it a part of the annexure?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Huh?
Yes, Your Lordship. Will kindly look at the judgment and order dated page 42. Starts at,
Paragraph?
it starts at page 44, para 5, para 4.
The commission, the aforesaid communication is kept on the record as an X. It's not by way of an affidavit.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then-
That copy has been applied by me by.
How can you get a certified copy of a document filed there, unless it is a matter of the pleading?
Your Lordship, based on this pleading, the case was disposed of.
How can it be a pleading? You read para 5, para
Yes.
4 and 5.
Be that is, it may be during the course of the hearing of the instant petition, such and such Learned Standing Counsel for the Health Department has submitted a communication issued by the Director of Health Services, Hyderabad, before this court, which mentioned that one post of matron at such and such place is lying vacant. The aforesaid communication along with the other documents enclosed is kept on record marking X in view of the aforesaid communication, such and such.
So this is kept as X. This is not a part of an affidavit or an IA or additional affidavit. How have you got a certified copy? Who gave you a certified copy?
Applied for it, Your Lordship. Look at page 40.
Copy is a,
So how I applied for this, Your Lordship.
huh?
This is the application. Your Lordship will see the mark, weight, initials down below. Same with the page 41 also. So I was appearing in that case, so I got a certified copy in that way, Your Lordship.
Must rewrite the High Court rules then. You must rewrite it.
No, Your Lordship, I don't know. I've applied for it.
No, you are a council, how you don't know? This is a communication to the council.
Placed before the Honorable.
Maybe you take permission from the court and we take it. You call for the file and place it before this court. If it is your case that the matter is, that the document is before the court in XYZ file, call for the file. How do you get a certified copy of a document which is placed before the court, which is not a part of the proceedings? And who is that person who has given you a certified copy?
And in fact, my lord, page 42 onwards, my lord, this
Yes,
order copy doesn't
yes,
seem to
drawn
be
the
a
attention
certified
of the
copy.
court to, it's submitted before the court that in similar cases, the health department had compassionately considered cases of similarly situated persons. There are Mr. D.P. Bora, the hearing for the respondent submits that if the petitioner files the detailed representation before whom?
For the Director of Health Services.
Director of Health Service.
Oh, additional superintendent.
Authorities will take an appropriate decision on the same matter. So, considering the submissions made without expressing any opinion in merits of the case and also without issuing any notice in the matter, this petition stands disposed of, giving liberty to the petitioner to file a detailed representation before the respondent number 2, namely the Director Health Service, Hyderabad, Gauhati, ventilating her grievances. Stop if such a representation is filed within 1 week from today. The authorities will consider the same and pass appropriate orders within a further period of 2 weeks,
3 weeks.
3 weeks from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. Writ petition accordingly stands disposed.
Obliged, my lord.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
Like, warrant officer, document, Assam Rifle Technical and Tradesman, recruitment was qualified in all manner, but he was declared unfit due to CYSPITIS. This is a
What? Unfit,
inflammation of
unfit due to
this disease.
which disease?
This cystis. I don't know if I have to pronounce it as a whole or this abbreviation.
Cystitis.
Yeah, I guess it's a infection bladder. And as soon as he got to know, he also examined himself by Medical College Hospital, Gauhati, Assam on 16/1/446, where he was found completely fit in all manner. And he also communicated the same medical fitness certificate.
Where is that certificate? Where is the medical report?
From the Guwahati
No, from the respondents on which you were rejected. Yes. Now, what has happened to the representation?
He's been denied to the post of warrant officer due to this.
Yes. Heard counsel for parties issue notice written about 4 week steps on behalf of all the responsible. Extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Yes. Second matter?
46 against dismissal order.
All right.
Appeal has also been rejected.
Same order. First matter, Mr. MS so and so, and second matter, Mr. Chakrabarty. Yes.
Taken up on day after tomorrow, madam. I'm awaiting the instruction.
Awaiting instructions.
Day after tomorrow, madam.
Day after tomorrow.
Anybody?
On the request of Mr. N.J. Khatuniar, appearing for
Education department.
Education Department. Matter stands referred to be listed on Friday. Sorry, Wednesday,
Witness.
25th. Mr. S. Mukhtar, learned counsel, appears for the petitioner. Interim order passed earlier will continue till the next date of listing. Like
Obliged.
25th. Where is the health department? What are you challenging here?
My lord, I'm challenging, my lord, two things, my lord. First, the petitioner was initially suspended, my lord. Thereafter, although 6 months has been passed, without any review, my lord, she has not reinstated. And she is now under suspension, but the department, my lord, in the name of rationalization, to transfer her to another district. During her suspension period. Instead, I'm trying to staying the transfer order.
Transfer order.
My lord, Lordship, may kindly see.
Why is the transfer order issued?
My lord, the district.
Where is the impugned order?
Impugned order, my lord? First impugned order is that, my lord, page number 15, by which, my lord, she was suspended. Until that, she has not been reinstated, my lord. Now, Lordship, may kindly come to page number 20.
20.
Yes, ma'am. Says, my lord, the following employees working under National Health Mission, Assam are hereby rationalized and posted as below, my lord.
Where is your name?
My name is at page number 36, serial number 254. Priya Misra. Serial number 254, Anupriya Misra.
You are still under suspension.
Yes. My senior colleague is here, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Gugoi.
My lord, so far as the transfer and posting is concerned, my lord, that rationalization order, this process was initiated months prior to the suspension of the petition. So along with others, her name came in. Well, I place a written instruction. Probably, my lord, they will modify this part, my lord, in respect of the petition. So since he has been suspended, of course, he cannot go and join in the working from Kamru. In fact, the authorities also, my lord, regretted or they did not allow her to join. That's right. So Dr. posted after 1 week, I have talked with them and they will give a
Can't join. What is the
nothing.
benefit of that?
They are aware of this. They said in the
Can't join.
process it came in. So it is not worry.
Even if we don't stay, you can't go and join.
Yes, then they are aware of it.
The difficulty you may be put to is from going from place A to place B. That's all.
Some observation.
Copy your instructions.
Yes, they will give a written instruction, probably some order will be passed in respect of the petitioner regarding her.
Let us have it on
Next Monday,
next Monday, 30. 30.
30.
On instruction on my main reverse also.
Suspension, we will look in. You are challenging what? The transfer
Both,
order.
the suspension order.
Both are on different grounds.
My lord. Suspension ground, I'm challenging that without any review, my lord.
Then we'll have to issue notice.
Yes, my lord. That is why
But the question is that regarding the transfer order, since they have already submitted before the court that they would like to pass an appropriate order, always let the matter come up on the next date, we'll then decide and pass orders.
my lord, as
Heard Mr. Reyes, Dr. Counsel for the that department is actively reconsidering the transfer orders which were issued. Effect of the process transfer initiated for this time. And the fact that the petitioner was suspended for some reason was therefore authorities submit that some time be granted by which the authorities
Pendency will not be a part.
Huh?
Pendency shall not be a better liberty.
authorities submit the matter 30 easily. pendency of the writ petition shall not be a bar. Passing appropriate orders in respect of it. But pendency shall not be a bar for the transfer as well as the suspension.
He's a contractual employee, he is not governed by those notifications of the government.
Just,
Yes, that,
we are just giving you the liberty.
fine.
Highly obliged.
Please, my lord. My lord, we are retired employees of Gauhati Municipal Corporation. We are getting our pension from so to a notification issued by the same responsible. However, my lord, we see same our arrear pension from our respective date of retirement. My lord.
You
In fact,
retired before 1/1/96,
No, no, my lord. After my lord.
after,
Thereafter.
thereafter.
So we are covered. My lord. We had joined.
Where is that notification or rules?
My lord, may kindly have page 96, my lord. Relevant
96,
page is 97, my lord. The next page.
97. Seeing what?
My lord. My lord, in this, my lord, it was written that employees who were in service
On or after?
1996 and thereafter would be entitled to the said benefits, my lord, the pension benefits, my lord.
When were you appointed?
My lord, my lord, I was appointed, my lord, before 1/2/2005, my lord, prior to 1/2/2005.
All of them. How
All
many
of them.
petitioners?
My lord, 239 total.
239 petitioners.
Okay.
All appointed before
1/2005.
25. Mr. Bora?
Yes, my lord, please, my lord.
Kindly make one number sum. My lord, will kindly have page 153, my lord, for a. That is the similar order passed by this honorable court. My lord, had observed at page 155, my lord, the relevant page, that after due verification, my lord, the authorities may look into the matter and confer the benefits of arrear pension. In fact, my lord, one more order is there. This is WPC 5986 of 22. If I may kindly submit, my lord, before the honorable court. That is
Mr. Bora?
Regarding area part, we are getting the cancel.
current we are getting, right? But that area is there.
Already. Third council for party.
I appear for respondent number 1, 4, and 5.
Mr. S. Bora, IPS for respondents 1, 4, and 5. CQS Borua for respondent.
So obliged, my lord.
Office note. 27/11/25.
Fine. Rajma order to be taken.
You have filed before
Yes.
27/11.
Yes, we have filed in 11.
Who appears for the respondent?
Forest. Forest department.
Forest Department. So why Dusty was allowed?
So they are serving the respondent number 5 to 9. They are serving different.
On private respondent.
No.
Who is representing private respondent?
Now the department.
Department is representing.
Sir, they are also working with the department.
What is your claim here?
Finding of- There was some 16 cases. First round of litigation was ended in 2021. But not followed.
As per the last order 21/7/25, you had taken steps.
Yes.
Where is that affidavit here? When was it
This
filed?
one, text C also. Next, gone to the record. Text C. That's what.
Where is the order that the government will appear?
But my affidavit also have annexed a document. The document has been provided us by the Council of Police Department. They have personally served the copy to their officers.
Where?
First code of my affidavit.
Mr. J. Kolita, counsel for the parties, the petitioner. Reference to the order dated 21/7/25. Mr. Kolita has taken steps by way of trustee on the private respondents through the standing counsel for the forest department. Stoppy has filed an affidavit of compliance where communication issued by issued by standing counsel forest department communicating to the principal chief conservator of forests and head of forest force the copies, the notices received from the Eastern Registrar, Gauhati High Court, which were forwarded for service on private respondents. Stop. The affidavit. Who have filed the affidavit? The affidavit has been filed by the petitioner on 26 November 25. Yes,
The office of PCC have taken steps.
you file an affidavit. The forest department is also directed to file an affidavit stating on record that the copies which were served through the standing counsel by the counsel for the petitioner for service of notice on the respondent after the same being routed to the registry of the court, have been served on the private respondent. So let this affidavit be filed within 2 weeks from today. This order be marked to the office of the standing counsel forest department for onward communication. List accordingly after 2 weeks.
Wait for a date also.
Second of April.
Give the update.
These cases are fixed for regular hearing, and a part of regular hearing is item 157 and 158. But someone probably had mentioned it's by order, it is shown as an order matter. the hearing list, we fixed it if they have
It's a
any
part of the hearing list.
Yes, got it. 157 and 158 bench 3.
It is submitted before the court that these matters are already listed as hearing items 150,
7 and 158.
157, 158 of the part 2 hearing list. Accordingly, liberty is granted to the counsel for the petitioner to make a mention appropriately before the court for hearing of these matters. For the second item, both the items.
No, no, for item number 15, Mr. HR Ami requested.
Why a mention was made?
Was made early
The hearing of a matter, you make a mention before the court for apprehending the matter. Why was it taken out of the hearing list? Registry to while considering the part 2 hearing list. What does it say? Tell us.
From our part, my lord, forest department proposal has been forwarded to the finance department, my lord. But their concurrence will be required for regularization of that period. But from forest department's end, my lord, everything has been done.
It's for the finance department.
No, no, finance was not a party in the writ proceeding.
Where it was the party? The concurrence of the finance is required.
Basically, it is responsibility of the forest department, Miller, to obtain the concurrence, to get the compliance from the finance department. They cannot keep on shuttling the department. Their interplay should not come in the way. And that is the same story they have been repeating again and again.
When was it sent? Sent for concurrence. When?
It was sent on, my lord, in 1410. We were informed. This is another comment.
The
That it is
direction
taken
of,
up by
where is
the-
the direction of the court?
Direction of the court will be at page number 18.
No appeal, no review.
No appeal, no review. March of this year, your lordship had recorded every facts in the order sheet. How the things have progressed.
On 10th of March.
10th of March. Para 11.
When was notice issued here?
First notice. Contempt not served.
You are appearing for the respondents.
Forest Department, madam.
No, no, this is
Department
a
is not
contempt petition. Are you representing the respondents?
I'm representing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You have filed your power.
My name is also there.
Please understand what we are asking you. This is not a departmental matter. This is a contempt proceedings against the respondents whose names are added the post title. Are you representing them or any of them or all
I'm
of them?
Representing the secretaries and the PCs.
Give us the respondent numbers.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Last occasion, Mr. Gogoi had appeared saying that he would be appearing for the postponement.
Required to inform whether you are filing a review petition or not.
My lord, there was an opinion by the
But you have not pursued on this opinion.
because that was sought by from the office of the AG. I am under the office of additional advocate.
have not been instructed to file.
Heard Mr. S. Dr. Civil Counsel, assisted by Ms. Aida. The I Gauhati. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4 until 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Directed is encouraging vehicle. So direction is obtained in the order dated so and so, passed in WPC so and so. Direction. Anyway. Right over time frame. That order of the court.
Page 18. 1 8. Para 9.
In spite of specific time frame. Specified in the order dated so and so. Council is represented and notices being served. Council represented.
The cost title was amended and only 4 are there as of now.
Subsequent, when amendment brought in, only the 4 responded. File, concerned file has been put up for finance department for new compliance. So, for their new concurrence. So, the file, but no concurrence has yet been received. With regard to the directions issued by the court, by order dated past, specific direction for by with the directions issued. Time and again, right. Finance department. So, why the conference has not been granted? Corpus. The High Court rules contempt and why proceedings under respondents are permitted 4 weeks time to respond pursuant to receipt of notice. Stop copy of order. Says as per the format. Describe format.
by the action of the external authority, my lord. My lord,
Get sent for mediation did not work out.
no, my lord.
Why?
My lord, petitioner had approached, my lord, the defendant did not agree with the terms, my lord.
What is your claim in the petition?
My lord, they have, my lord, demanded recovery of excess, alleged excess salary, my lord. And my lord, petitioner was supposed to retire on, my lord, 23rd of February,
You are serving in grade 3, grade 4.
Gate 3, Gate 4, my lord.
Grade
Unless, my
4.
lord, instead of retiring, my lord, the petitioner, my lord, he was allowed to work, my lord, and he was allowed to draw his regular salary also.
What is your, what's, no affidavit?
I will file.
Don't want to file.
Yes, I want to file value and
Want to file. Raise hoc for the petitioner. Why did you not appear before the mediation? Why the department did not appear?
Department appeared, Your Honor.
Then? Is it on the ground that the excess drawal was on account of his
Yes,
shortcoming?
my lord. Per instructions, my lord, petitioner has submitted during the course of his service, my lord, petitioner submitted separate documents, my lord, different documents showing his different date of birth, my lord.
No. The matter was referred to mediation on 2/9/2025. So, however, department did not agree. The matter before the learned mediator, accordingly, failure report submitted. According to the respondents, the petitioner had submitted time of his training of service and subsequent proper age for renovation. You have received your instructions and would like to file an affidavit, she prays for 3 weeks' time. So and so appears for the complaint. It's made by the standing council litigation, matters 10. For the benefit of an interim order. Interim order passed earlier will continue. Least after 3 weeks.
IA is application under section 17B of the Industrial Dispute Act.
Hmm.
Claiming last room salary as they have challenged the award of the labor code, whereby the management was directed to pay full back wages and this statement.
Who has filed the writ petition?
This petition is filed by the management.
Management.
But they have filed their objection of countering my IA, and they have stated that my application is not maintainable as per the law as well as the fact. And they have explained that why it is not maintainable because I have claimed the last room salary during pendency of the writ petition.
ID Act. That's the dispute. Yes, carry on.
Because section 16B is very clear and candid. May I read section 16B also? Section 17B.
17B.
The section 17B is like this: the payment of full wages to the workman pending proceedings in high courts, where in any case a labor court, tribunal, or national tribunal by its awards directs restatement of the workman, and the employer preferred any proceedings against such award in a high court or in the Supreme Court, the employer shall be liable to pay such workman during the period of pendency of such proceedings in the High Court or the Supreme Court. Full wages last drawn by him, inclusive of any maintenance allowance admissible to him under any rule if the workman had not been employed in any establishment during such period, and an affidavit by such workman had been filed to the effect in such a court, provided that where it is proved to the satisfaction of the High Court or the Supreme Court that such workmen had been employed and had been receiving adequate remuneration in any such period of or part thereof, the court shall order that no wages shall be payable under the section for such period or part of the.
Have you filed your objections here?
Yes, sir.
In this matter? What do you say?
Lordship, we have just raised an objection, but your lordship, I think that
That's fine.
different thing.
And,
But
maybe
Where is that affidavit you have filed? That
page number 8 of my IA number 3511 of 2000. My affidavit, stating that I am not gainfully employed anywhere. Paragraph number 3 of my affidavit, lordship, that since the date of termination of my service, I have not been gainfully employed till date. I am not employed anywhere. That I have stated presiding the affidavit. And the requirement of the law is that by if I can place my declaration by way of affidavit, then they are liable to pay the last loan sale. And that has to be paid during pendency of the writ petition. Now they are telling that I am.
now was a similar application filed before the Labour Court?
No.
No.
No, there is no provision in the law that ever section 17B is under the jurisdiction of High Court only.
Read section 17B.
Where any case, a labor court, tribunal, or national tribunal by its awards directs restatement of any workman and the employer, preferred any proceedings against such award in a High Court or the Supreme Court. The employer shall be liable to pay such workman during pendency of such proceedings in the High Court or Supreme Court, full wages last drawn by him.
Well, what is the degree of proof required? According to you, he has failed to prove that he is not gainfully employed. He's filed an affidavit as per the mandate of the section.
Yes.
Do you have any evidence to the contrary to show? Then you have to give it.
different transactions from our firm. Your lordship, our contention that entered into a transaction with the firm which is owned by his father.
Where have you stated that?
This petition have not happened.
Main writ petition.
The ground of suspension is only that two grounds, Your Lordship. These are the main grounds of understanding. Number 10, page number 10. The respondent deliberately benefited his father's firm, BS Enterprise.
So that is your ground
Yes, that
for
is-
proceeding against him.
Yes.
It doesn't explain that he is gainfully employed. Petition is filed. Application is filed with the petitioner under section 7. Stop the petitioner. Serving. The applicant was serving the party with proceeding initiated against him. Terminated service. That's to dispute. And a reference was made, being reference is labor court.
Yes, Your Lordship. Yes,
Kamru,
yes, Your Lordship.
the labor court. By about 16/12/2020. Where is that order?
Number 199 of
One?
93. Cooperative Party Lordship 201.
State. Getting the word by finding the C 3102 of 2025. So, this is the already been. Have you filed your opposition in the writ petition?
No.
The writ petition, have you filed your affidavit?
No, Your Lord. No.
Present I has been filed with the petitioner seeking direction. Petitioner was drawing at the time of his termination. As filed an affidavit, sworn an affidavit, in effect, the IA. There are the respondent, the party writ petitioners have contested the case of the application filed. Disputing the claim that it's not gainfully employed. However, specific development is seen in the objections, referring to any instances to show how the petitioner is gainfully employed, therefore not entitled to benefit under section 17. 5. Nine. Section 17 for the petitioner. Urgent. That is not how. Nearby. I understand. Party with petitioner. Potentiate their I will last grown wages. At the time when the petitioner was terminated with effect from
From the date of the award.
when were you terminated? Six, 2021. Stop. The last grown wages shall be or dated 16/12/2024. Passed in reference case number. I directed to release the last grown wages. Title which he was drawing at the time of its termination, which is 2/6/2021.
2021.
Stop the last grown wages shall be given with effect from date of the above. While the respondent is permitted to file necessary affidavit. Based after 4 weeks. That IA for.
IAS for striking out the name of petitioner number 7 from the petition connected with it.
We are dismissing it, the IA now, if you are not getting instructions.
I'm not pressing this IA.
The counsel for the petitioners applicant submits that he is not pressing the IA at this stage. For IA number so and so stands dismissed. Is not pressed. What will do in the writ petition?
Main case, my lord, maybe listed for admission hearing, madam. Because
Readings are complete.
yes, madam.
Readings complete.
Follow government party.
Are you filing any rejoinder? Let me issue rule. Let the matter come up for hearing. Third counsel for party. Matter be listed for hearing. Part 2 hearing this the month of June.
2026.
Of course.
Of that.
So in this case, I filed one IA matter to increase party respondent.
Who?
Other the
Implead.
finance department.
Any objection to the response? Heard. The IA. So and so the application is filed seeking impleadment of the Department of Finance, Government of Assam, and the Office of the Accountant General. So, as party respondent. Stop. The council representing the irrigation department is not objective to and it is submitted by the council to the petitioner that it is necessary to array the party as
Chairman and pension.
what is your claim in the petition?
Yes, madam. The regulation of service and release of retirement benefit.
It's submitted
Pension,
by the
etc.
council for the petitioner that his primary claim in the writ petition is for service, retirement benefits. Therefore, the Department of Finance, Government of Assam, and the Accountant General are both formal and necessary parties without which effective orders cannot be granted. Therefore, submits that the should be allowed. Well, I think third council for party. So the prayer for treatment can be allowed. Same is therefore allowed. IA accordingly stands allowed. Opposite parties number 4 and 5. 5 and 6. Namely so and so so and so. Are arrayed respondents 5 and 6
Yes.
in WPC number so and so. IA accordingly stands allowed. Small law. Right? If the order passed today in IA number so and so. Finance department represented by so and so and accountant general department accountant, office of the accountant. 5 and 6. File amended course title to the registry within 2 weeks. From matter being listed thereafter. By the list accordingly. Mr. White Bhai appears for irrigation. 1 to 4. 1 to 4. They not even issued notice.
Yeah, I'll start.
Only upon issuance of notice. You have not issued notice. Let him file the amended course title. Can't record your presence today.
I have for implement of parties law, Director of Pension and Accountant General Law.
Is the petitioner, what is he claiming?
Petitioner is the second wife, Roxy, and I. There are four claimants. I'm the second wife, Roxy.
You are not entitled to pension.
I'm legally married, Roxy.
Maybe. Not entitled. If you are the second wife, then you are not entitled. Are you married after divorce of the first wife or death?
After disease, after death, Roxy.
After that,
Yes.
then don't say you're the second wife. Let us issue notice here first. Heard counsel for parties issue notice. MSP Bora appears for
Respond number 3, 4 and 5.
3, 4 and 5. 6 also?
No, man.
Huh? No? Sharma for respondent number 1, 2. 1 and 5. And 8.
Eight.
And for accountant general? For finance? And represents the finance department and the office of the accountant general. Therefore, petitioner is permitted to take steps. Petitioner be directed to take steps on the respective standing councils representing the state departments. The other respondent being respectively represented by the learned counsel, notices are waived, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Respondents may file their objections, if any. Mr. B. Sharma for Accountant General. After 2 weeks.
What's the date? Date may be fixed. Roxy.
Lordship, also I pray for a copy of the petition matter. They might have served to the earlier transfer. One
Use
copy of the writ
Extra copies of the IA as well as the petition, sir. Mention it after 2 weeks. Implement.
That is today only. Some time maybe.
None appears for the petitioner for MSD Bora, learned state council, submits that she is health department, submits that she has received her instruction, like to file affidavit, raised for 4 weeks time, placed after 4 weeks. Not fixing, we are giving 4 weeks time. That's it.
The petitioner,
What do you say?
What directed to the file it?
That I am having ongoing, I am Doctor for response one and two. As per my instruction manual, all the literature has been used to the manual.
Produce the record.
Yes, ma'am. As on the no.
Grant of retiral benefits. Pursuant to issuance of notice, the matter has come up again. Council representing the Coal India, written instruction submits that all retiral benefits are paid. Are rated for the pay. That for 4 weeks.
Please.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, the matter pertains to the claim of monthly as well as annual salary. Lordship, the petitioner was appointed against a sanctioned vacant post, Lordship, on 5/10/2018, Lordship, on compassionate grounds. Lordship, this has been reflected in Annexure B, Lordship. Please, 18. Thereafter, the petitioner joined the service on 5/10/18, Lordship. Thereafter, Lordship, his services were
He
attached.
has not received salary since the date of your joining.
Only for 6 months he has received.
Compassionate appointment without sanction of the SLC. After recommendation of DLC, you appointed.
Proposal. Page
26. In 2023, what has happened to that proposal? You have been permitted to file affidavit, but you have not filed. Why have you not filed? Second, first time is not the issue. Notices were issued in 24. File your affidavit within 2 weeks. No further. Your name? Mr. M. Sharma appears for the petitioner. MS Kemprai, S. Kemprai appears for the
1, 4, 5,
1, 4, 5, and 6. And Mr. CKS Borua for respondent number 2. And respondent PWD. Mr. R. Dhor for respondent number 3. Mr. R. Borpuzari for respondent number 7. R. Dhor for respondent 3 and 8. Claim of petitioner that his arrear and current salary has not been released. So, regular vacancy to Chowkidar grade 4. He received salary for 6 months and thereafter the salary was stopped. Are you still in service, not terminated?
Not done.
The petitioner claims to be still in service and not terminated. Let the government, let the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council file their affidavit within. Counsel for the finance will also apprise the court if there are any hurdles for release of salary to the writ petitioner.
Second has become in fact in view of the item 26. Item 27, he has filed challenging the suspension order.
Hmm.
The meantime, Lordship, he was terminated from service.
Oh.
His challenge termination in item number 26.
Item 27,
27, Lordship, he has
that
challenged
is
suspension.
WPC 2778
Yes, Lord.
of 2024, filed by the petitioner, challenging the order of suspension. Suspension. Proceedings were not terminated.
Lord.
Which order has been challenged in WPC. Submitted at the bar, the WPC 778. As infractions, interim order is vacated pending ISO. Then,
In this case, Lordship, is to rule. In the meantime, Lordship, there is an order for
have you
payment.
filed pleadings are complete?
Not completed.
Kindly take it down. Order dated 12/11.
Tell me later.
Yes, Lordship, some time before.
This is in respect to the period of suspension, you already terminated him, still not paid him, what is this?
Lordship, we are paying, Lordship. In fact, Lordship, the executive engineer has submitted the demand before the chief engineer. And
When?
it was submitted on 27/11/25.
Ah.
Thereafter, Lordship, the office of the chief engineer asked Lordship a certificate, Lordship, non-royal certificate. Lordship. Submit the non-royal certificate to the
Yes, submitted.
not submitted, Lordship, because it has to be the Lordship received from the treasury office, Lordship. So they are doing the needful from getting. Lordship, 6 weeks time. In the meantime, Lordship, I will do the.
Respect of subsistence allowance, be able to the. There are Mr. Upadhyay Leonard, Standing Counsel Mediation Department, that matter is under process. Time.
Lord.
Permitted file their counter affidavit. Again. Now, not file any appeal.
Already malad state malad.
Huh?
Same case malad, convict case malad in civil.
This matter again on 20 February,
April.
April,
Lord.
20 April.
Offline, offline.
The previous comment, Lordship. May I like to file our
Mr.
affidavit.
B. Sharma for the petitioner, Mr. C.K.S. Barua for the respondent, admits that instructions have been received. We would like to bring it on record. It is for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, immediately after 2 weeks. Enabling the respondent counsel to file their affidavit. That's paid for. Wait for 2 weeks. If it is not file, you make a mention. Affidavit. Your employed is what?
As well as skilled labor workers, my lord.
Where is that appointment order?
Initial appointment was, my lord, the skilled workers, my lord. Then, my lord, then our appointments were, my lord, upgraded. Right now, my lord,
What are you serving as now?
as my lord, skilled workers, my lord.
In grade 4 or what?
Grade 4, my lord.
Grade 4. You
Grade
are
4.
claiming regularization into what posts?
The post of my lord, Khalasi, church Khalasi.
Now, that has to be a policy decision by the government.
My lord, the government.
There are judgments of this court to say that work charge, muster roll, etc. have no claim for regularization.
Since 1992, we are working, my lord.
There is no judgment, division bench judgment. Upendas.
Kindly come to annexure 5 of my lord. Where, my lord, in the year 2002, my lord, our names have been forwarded for regularization.
But in view of Upendas, can there be a direction for consideration of your prayers for regularization? If the government wants to do it, they are at liberty to do so. But in the face of a division bench judgment, where there is a categorical finding that you have no claims for regularization, can it be done?
So on that basis, my lord, they have sought for our regulation of our, my lord,
This was forwarded when?
well, in
22.
the year 2020.
22. What is the date of Upendas judgment? 17.
They have
Who's for the PWD department? PHE, sorry, PHE. It's for PHE? What about Karbi Anglong?
They have sought, my lord, on last 4 occasions, they have sought time to file affidavit in the court.
But why, on what basis do you say that regularization is not within the domain of the Karbi Anglong? Heard Mr. U.J. Soikia, counsel for the petitioner. Mrs. Kemprai, standing counsel, Karbi Anglong Orthodox Council. Public health. Public health. And affairs for the public health department. As of date. Pursuant to their appointments. Skilled workers. In which year?
1993, my lord.
1993.
My lord. One was engaged on 1/4/1989. Two was, my lord, on 1/10/1990. Then, my lord, 3 and 12, they were engaged on 1/1991.
Page number?
Page number, my lord, 6, my lord.
The petitioners were engaged on various dates, particulars of which are reflected. There are two. Stop it. Claim the spite of rendering services as skilled worker and that being forwarded for regularization of the services. ID communication dated 31st of July by the slash S division before. But no steps have been taken. Spite of notices being issued. While they counter. Considering that the time to be fine there. Right. The as they fit and proper transfer. Second of April.
Matter, I have received my para-wise ballot. I am appearing for the respond number 1. I will be filing my affidavit ballot within this week. The record ballot will not be required. Initially, we had produced the record, and that time, the Honorable Court of last.
What is the challenge here?
Here, the challenge is
The dismissal from service, after inquiry,
Dismissal from service.
after inquiry, we have challenged them in proceedings.
and the appeal, they had appealed before the Commissioner and Secretary General Administration, and that particular order has been challenged.
Produce the records.
I can produce it also, and I'll file my affidavit also, because I've got my para-wise.
Mr. M. Dotto for the petitioner. Mr. A. Kumar, hearing subject instructions that like commits the instruction. Termination order was issued by whom?
By the Deputy Commissioner.
Deputy Commissioner.
Against that, we prepared an appeal. Commissioner, Secretary, General Administration Department held that appeal, order.
Considering the prayers made, further 3 weeks time is granted to the respondents to complete their plea. By necessary.
This person is retired, my lord.
Ninth
Man.
of April.
Public.
Yes, Election Commission.
That's
Is there any notification or is there any consideration for people who are disabled with benchmark disability?
Lordship, in petition number 1625, I'm referring to
Yes.
item number 6 here, Lordship.
Yes,
Lordship may come to page 49, my Lordship.
49. Yes,
Lordship, point 3 states the conditions when they are to be transferred. Lordship may come to point number 5.
Yes.
In case of any difficulty in compliance with the above instructions, specific case may be referred with reasons to the Commission through the CEO for exemption, and the Commission would issue directions if considered necessary. Your
That provision is there.
Lordship. So if the department made in reference to the Commission, Lordship, we would consider it as per whatever is the condition.
Yes. Refer the case for consideration under this provision. Petitioner submits that there is no reference of the ECI regulation or anything like that. ECI standing orders or guidelines, the transfer order. But you are under instructions that it is
Yes,
under.
sir.
Where is the impugned order in 16?
Page 20.
165.
22, Your Honor.
22.
1625.
22. You are, who's appearing? What do you say?
My lord, my submission, my lord. That assuming that aspect, my lord, has been covered by your lordship. Facts are similar, my lord, that petitioner was. Fine. My lord, will kindly come to page 3.
This is not in terms of the guidelines.
My lord, not in guidelines, but the, my lord, the guidelines which are operating in terms of 2018 of.
That's right.
My lord, my lord.
But this is what is required to be considered by the election commission.
My lord, my lord,
They will consider it and pass appropriate order.
till that, passed.
How much time would you require to consider?
I not, I just like to add, my God. I've gone through this of the government of India, my lord. If the transfer was made pursuant to the guidelines of the election commission, that my lord, that office memorandum is applicable since the copy was marked to the election commission of India, my lord. Just 24 notification. But kindly see 24 notification last page. 24 notification last page.
24 in your writ petition.
No, my lord, that is yesterday that page, my lord. I can supply one copy. Notification. 24 notification provides for, my lord, certain safeguard to the disabled person. My case covered H, clause H.
We consider this.
That is what election commission, my lord.
Then
So, in terms of the that notification, my lord, the election last page, my lord, copy was also furnished to the election commission of India. My lord.
all right.
So that aspect, what should be referred to, my lord.
Five. The court is serving as senior inspector auditor. Still the DRCS Kamrup, and she is the caregiver of a 27-year-old boy who suffers from 75% disability with autism, accompanied by intellectual disability, bipolar disability. Petitioner, along with other officers, were sought to be transferred. By which order?
My lord, the order is 15th of March 2026 in the page 22.
In March 2026, whereby as many as 43 officers were transferred to different places. Stop the name of the writ petitioner, the serial number 18. reference or mention standing orders or circulars. However, the learned standing counsel for the Cooperation Department has submitted before court on instructions of the clear issue in terms of the Election Commission application guide. Request of the court, the learned counsel representing Election Commission, they are not arrayed as a party respondent. S. Kataki, learned Standing Council Election Commission has submitted before the court by referring to notification dated 9th of February 2026, which is enclosed in the Annexure K 1625 of 2025, that the conditions which the transfers are effected specified under clause 3 stop. However, in terms of clause 5, there is a provision that in case of any difficulty, compliance of the instructions, specific cases may be referred with reasons. The Commission CEO for exemption, and the Commission would issue directions if considered necessary. The counsel for the that social welfare, Mr. Borwa, after the disability, huh? Social justice department of government of Assam is also not before the court. However, Mr. C.K.S. Borwa, learned counsel appearing for State Council on instruction, has submitted that specific guideline or instructions issued by the Government of India regarding exemption of persons regarding from routine transfer who are suffering from benchmark disabilities or are caregivers to the person. Stop. Counsel for the petitioner on the other hand has the Government of India circular issued by the Department of Personal and Public Grievances dated 2nd of February 2024, whereby provision for exemption from routine exercise of transfer or rotational transfer in respect of government employees who are caregivers of dependent daughter, son, parent, spouse, brother, sister with specified disability. Where is the earlier circular?
The earlier circular is at page 37. Page 10.
There is still an earlier circular. 10/2018, whereby so caregivers of dependent daughter, son, parent, spouse, brother, sister with specified disability certified by the certifying authority as persons with benchmark disability. are also exempted from transfer and rotational transfer, routine transfer and rotational transfer. Yeah. Having heard the counsel for the parties upon careful papers available before the court and this record, seen that these transfers are effected in deference to the Election Commission of India and Notification. And it state assemblies in state of Assam. So, category required to be satisfied by officers are specified under clause 3 of the notification dated 9th of February 2026 by CI. They read as under clause 3 dealing. That specific cases with reasons for exemption can be referred to the commission to the CEO, and if it's considered necessary, specific direction will be issued. So, under such circumstances, consider that writ petition can be closed at the stage without issuing notice by directing. Have you filed a representation?
We have, my lord.
Where is that?
There are two representations. The first representation, my lord, is at page 44, my lord, that is prior to the transfer, and one is at page 46 after the transfer.
Why did you give a notification prior to transfer?
My lord, because we are apprehensive, my lord, caregivers that there
All
might
right,
be a
has
case-
submitted a notification, representation, sorry,
representation.
dated,
21 to 2020.
there is the date,
My lord,
page number 46.
page number 44, my lord. The first representation is at page 44.
The one after the transfer order,
46, your lord.
46,
That is one after the transfer order.
which was shown to be received on 16/3/2026,
My lord.
ventilating the grievance of the petitioner, requesting from exemption from the transfer. So, this representation has been not been disposed of. As such, the writ petition, as such, the respondents, more particularly the respondents in the cooperation department, will ensure that case of the petitioner seeking exemption be referred to the CI, to the CEO, by supporting reasons of the department as to the claim of the writ petition that she is caregiver of a disabled son suffering from benchmark disability. So, upon the case being referred, CI, CI will forthwith examine the case of the petitioner in terms of clause 5 of the notification dated 9th of February 2026. Thereafter, pass appropriate orders, appropriate speaking order. So, needless to say, copy of the said order be furnished to the writ petitioner. Let this exercise be completed. Let the respondent stateless cooperative, let the cooperation department forthwith forward the application within a period of 48 hours from the date of receipt of a certified copy of the form. Thereafter, Election Commission will pass appropriate orders within 1 week therefrom. Writ petition accordingly stands disposed. The order passed on 18/3 will continue. 31st of March. by which time it is the Election Commission of India passed directive. Then 1625.
1625.
Now 1656.
1656 is slightly different, my lord. 1682 is similar on instruments. I can
1682 is similar.
1682 is similar, except for
What is the disability?
disability, caregiver.
Huh?
Caregiver for disabled child will be disabled child.
1682
1682. Item
is a caregiver will be suffering from spectrum disorder. Where is the impugned order?
My lord, the impugned order is at page 19, my lord. Page 19. My name features at serial number 20.
The name of the order dated 15 March 22. Then
The representation date is slightly different, my lord. 17th.
representation, where is that?
Page 45.
Representation
17th.
17th. See, that's received on 17th. Then 1656. What is there?
Disabled manner. Petitioner before your lordship.
He himself is a
Yes,
disabled
yes,
person.
ma'am. Page 28.
But are you exempted from the,
Yes, locomotor, yes.
where is that? Circular of the government of
Government.
India?
Government of India. Page. Clause 8.
Page number. Not enclosed here.
You are not following. I have punished, madam.
24. At the end.
H.
2nd of February? No,
Yes, 2nd of February.
2nd of February.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Clause H, my lord.
Clause 8.
H. Yes. As far as possible, the person with disability can be exempted from the rotational transfer policy, and be allowed to continue in the same job where they would have achieved their desired performance. Further preference.
Yes. We are passing similar orders. Third council for parties petitioner. Scope by March 6, whereby the petitioner
Name, figures, serial number 11.
was transferred from Kachar to Dhubri. Serial number 11. Petitioner is serving as senior inspector.
Yes, ma'am.
The office of Deputy Registrar of Cooperative Societies in Kachar. By the so, still Registrar of Cooperative Societies, the same capacity. So, counsel for the petitioner submits person with benchmark disability, locomotor required to be exempted from the transfer. So, council has referred to 2nd of February 2024. Stated that persons with disability may be transfer policy / transfer and may be allowed to continue in the same job where they would have achieved the desired performance. Instructions being permitted to be obtained by the Standing Council, submitted by the Standing Council, that the transfer order is not a rotational or transfer, but transfer which is effected pursuant to the CI guidelines for standing orders. Stop. submits that as per PI guidelines or satisfy the criteria specified in the said guidelines. Petitioner home district in Kachar. One of the criteria for effecting the transfer. The request of the court still appearing for the CI has submitted that while the transfers are effected in terms of the criteria specified in clause 3 of the said this memorandum. However, in clause 5 there is a provision for consideration of specific cases where difficulties may have specific cases of any difficulties. Stop. However, such cases will have to be referred to the Commission CEO. Thereafter, necessary direction. Standing counsel for the CI, for the Corporation Department, further submits on instructions that although the impugned order of transfer, in the impugned order of transfer, there is no reference in CI application requiring transfer. However, instructions to submit that the impugned order dated 15th of March of 2020 the counsel for the parties have been heard, including the available as per Personal Public Regards and Pension Department dated 2nd February 2024. By this OM, guidelines were provided respect of persons with disability who are employed in the government for efficient performance of their duty. So, capital H of the said OM reads as under we have to expect for you. Claims to be a person with benchmark locomotive 5/1/2005. CI guide, ECI notification dated 9 February. 9 February 2026, not specifically. Persons suffering from persons with disability. Fact remains that Department of the Government of India has issued notification 17 persons with disability for being transferred. Clause number 5 of the CI notification dated so and so is provided that the mandate of transfer is prepared by the CI notification dated may be exempted in specific cases. Subject to the same being forwarded to the Commission to see specific reasons. Therefore, under such circumstances, this court is directing the Corporation Department forthwith forward the case the writ petitioner in terms of the representation dated
Dated 16 of March.
13th of March 2026, filed before the Deputy Registrar of Cooperative Societies, Kachar, Silchar.
Page 73 mail.
Huh?
Next page. Secretary to the Government also. The Cooperation Department. The other
Right, secretary to the so and so, page number 73. Ventilating grievances. So, the department will forward the representation along found to be justified for tempting the writ petitioner. CI notification. Personal public grievance and pension department. This representation forward 5 of the 9 February 6 within CI authority after pass appropriate order 7 days. Appropriate taking order. Is to fill any smart. 6. Dispose.
31st March, what we disposal of the they are overloaded with work.
All right, till 31st March or till disposal of the representation.
Like,
Similar tension. Are you ready about it? Yes. One, two. What? Huh?
We'll file one affidavit, but we'll club it together with only.
Third counsel for party issue notice and move forward. If he goes. Okay.
1, 4 and 1, 4 and 6.
1, 4 and 6. And Mr. D. Bora for respondent number 5. 5. And represents 7. Respondent. Respondents were represented. Since the respondents 3 and 7 are represented by standing counsel. Take steps by service of extra copies on the standing counsel. This after the return. Yes, Mr.
So I received the instruction, some more time.
File your affidavit. KKT, if you instructions are complete. Like to bring it on record by way of an affidavit. How much time? Praise for 3 weeks' time. Prayer made is not objected to by the council property. Stop with me.
Wanted by instructed to file their affidavit. Some more time maybe on the since the function officer
S. Agarwal, your S. Agarwal.
Yes.
For the writ petitioner, MSR Devi, then at CGC appears for the respondent to raise for further. How much time?
3 weeks time.
3 weeks time to file a objection. Objections were made.
The date may be fixed.
You make a mention after 3 weeks if no affidavit is filed.
Public.
We have actually been searching for my learned friend to serve a copy of the affidavit opposition. So I'm just serving him now.
The D. Bora State Council submits that an affidavit will be filed within this week. Yes, Mark, the Council. Mr. Yes,
I therefore responsible.
Yes, appears for respondent 4,
4, 8 and
4, 8 and 9. You have filed your affidavit.
I take 2 weeks time for affidavit to come. Time for rejoinder affidavit.
The counsel for the petitioner submits that 2 weeks time be granted to file the rejoinder. The affidavits proposed to be filed by the respondents. Yes.
Respondent number 7.
Uh,
I filed affidavit in 9.
Yes, I agree.
Not in record. Kindly, director, registry is brought in.
counsel representing respondent number 9 submits that
7.
submits that affidavit has been filed on 9th. However, the same is not connected to the case. Next, we will ensure the affidavit filed by the respondents be traced out and connected to the case record. Meanwhile, matter be listed after 3 weeks, enabling the counsel to file rejoinder affidavit if so advised in a meantime.
Okay.
Next after 3 weeks.
One more favor.
Respondents will exchange their pleadings.
Interview.
Matter relates to family pension matter. And yes, arising matter, I am the first wife matter. My husband married me on 5/9/2011 matter. And my husband died in harness mine. My husband died when he was serving as an assistant jailer at the Morrigan jail, my lord. And thereafter, my lord, since then, my lord, the dispute was going on because, my lord, the respondent number 6, we have made partner, respondent number 6, Lonnie Bora. She was married on, the record will say, my lord, reflect that she married on.
Well, what is the claim? What basis are you stating your claim that you are married?
I'm the passport. I'm the passport.
Do you have any documents? Anything to show that your claim is based on some record? Which department is this?
Jailer, assistant jailer, man.
Home Department. Where is the legal age certificate? Is it there?
But the legal age certificate because what my husband did, man, he fell in love with the second wife. Married. And after doing the pension papers, my lord, other documents, my lord, second wife's name has been inserted as a nominee. And because for that, my lord, the second marriage is void of any issue, my lord, was well about that.
First, you have to satisfy that you are the legally wedded wife.
Mine.
What is the material for that?
Next step is
Where is that certificate?
yeah, but apply for the same. Then because this has been going on in the chief board. My lord.
Chief board, what case?
Declaration that I have filed a title suit, my lord, declaring that I am the first
Then,
wife.
then what do you want from the court today? Question of whether you are the first wife or legal wife is pending before a civil court.
First, we filed this application. Thereafter, in 2000, that was filed in 2022, 2023.
But whatever it is filed, rightly filed, because
My
it is a matter of dispute.
my lord.
So,
That is the title suit, that is my lord, private dispute. And it is a my lord, public. So my lord, there is also a decision of the Honorable Gauhati High Court, my lord. And your lordship is very well aware of that, my lord. That is Rameshwari Devi, also Rameshwari Devi was State of Bihar 2002 SCC 431, as well as my lord, from the Honorable Gauhati High Court is Rama Mukherjee Paumik versus State of Assam and others. So these are the decisions.
what is the ratio? For what purpose are you pressing these judgments?
Yeah, ratio is, my lord, when the second marriage itself is a void of an issue.
First, to establish that your marriage is valid before you point fingers at the second marriage. They are saying that it is their marriage is the valid marriage, not yours. There was no marriage.
I'm kind of allowed to file additional affidavit.
Why you have filed a suit? So you might as well appear before the court and the trial court and sort out the issue. And thereafter you come before the court if required.
My lord, only subject. I am for the referral number 6. My lord, since my lord is bill case, there is pending. And the clear has been made hearing. And the civil court is pending for cross exemption of the pleading. There is pending. And they are claiming in that suit, my lord, is to be the first wife of the deceased employee. My lord, until and unless that suit is not decided by the constitution, my lord, they cannot, my lord, claim hearing. I have annexed, my lord, you lordship kindly see the running page 51. And everything, my lord, in the suit, my lord, plain, I have annexed.
Next of kin is this.
My lord, we have, my lord, testimony number 6.
They have applied for a next of kin also.
My lord, in the service papers, my lord, also we have the nominee, my lord. My lord, service paper, pension paper, we have annexed. Running page, my lord, page.
What has happened to the domestic violence case?
That has been drawn, my lord, uncompromised, exposed uncompromised.
Where is the order?
Even the maintenance also, I filed a maintenance case against my husband, my lord, compromised, my lord. My lord, with all respect, my lord, may I submit another thing? My lord, 2 cases were filed by the petitioner before trial court. That case has been put on compromise. My lord, case has not been decided whether she is the first wife or not. We have rightly, my lord, approved the civil court matter for a declaratory. Compromise that case was
Yes, good. Case was pending before wire foot was withdrawn now. Not decided. And finally not decided whether he was a first strike or not.
That's exactly too minor. That's package point for argument. That's
We have annexed the order.
Pursue that matter before the trial court.
management.
We'll close it
Management.
and we're giving you liberty in the event further grievances.
Fine, fine.
Heard counsel for
Highly
filing.
applied.
His date has been fixed on 20.
The petition is filed by the petitioner. Claiming pension gratuity. Respect of her late husband. Late Judge Goi, who was employed assistant jailer in Gauhati district and died in harness on 21st of November 2020. So, that husband subsequently married respondent number 6 while still married to the petitioner. Section 125 CRC. That since subsequent marriage of the late petitioner with respondent 6 was during the currency of the first marriage. The writ petitioner by the second marriage cannot be really acceptable in the eye of law. So, such circumstances, present petitioner who's entitled for the family pension and other retirement benefits of the private respondent. Private respondent submits that the petitioner had also filed a title suit. What is the title suit number? Yes, 286. 2022, which is presently pending.
Pending.
Metro.
Metro.
Metro. Seen that the claim, the petitioner that she was first wife of the late Virat Gogoi. Paid by an order passed. The court of JMFC, Kamrup Metro. Dated 6/10/2006. Filed by the petitioner seeking protection. By late husband. By by terms of the said compromise. Had agreed to pay rupees 5,000 per month till her remarriage. And which amount was paid? No. Said amount was paid by the Virat Gogoi. Sick that claim pensionary benefit. Filing necessary representation. So, as to legally wedded wife of the Virat Gogoi and would be entitled to claim the family pensionary and family pension and other retirement benefits. Where finding on facts by a competent court of civil jurisdiction. Stop. Since there is a title suit heard by the petition pending. This court but to be passed in the present proceeding, so will accept giving liberty to the petitioner. Again, if grievance subsists even after trial court renders a finding in favor of the writ petition. Above, the writ petition stands alone. Words pending ayes are also dismissed.
Okay.
SSA. SSA. Are there any rules which give you the benefit?
My lord. There are number two. There are untimely dismissal.
So, what benefits are payable by the society? Is it
There-
part of the rules or some office memorandum, notification?
There is my lord,
Insurance.
I have NX my lord, NX that B. One is my lord. Nine my lord. 31 and 32. My lord. First, my lord.
Now what has happened?
17 February my lord. Number 2 and 15. Number 2 and 15.
Petitioner number
2 and 15 my lord.
2 and 15.
15 1 5.
1-5. What is the name?
Monesor Burma and Gopal Sunar.
What is it that you are showing here? Received the pension. Received.
Received.
Okay. Now, writ petition to be closed.
And others
Others have not received.
not.
All right. Mr. Dhor?
I'm preparing for a cultural department.
Oh,
Here, they are not, Concurrence, Kalakshetra is a my lord, typically a society. This is what we say. And my lord, since here, my lord, annexure 1, there is a note that we have tried to put the court, my lord, that finance department observed that Srimanta Shankardev Kalakshetra is a society and employees draw salary from grant in aid. And hence there is no applicability of great pay in case of draw from grant in aid. Basically, my lord, they are, our stand is that, my lord, they are not government employees, they are employees of a society. So, my lord, whatever they are taking doesn't arise.
who
Here, my lord,
who
my lord,
represents the society? Who represents the society?
my society, my lord, my friend J.K. Goswami, he represents, today he will dispose, my lord, he is not town, my lord.
In hometown,
He has gone to Golaghat,
for election purpose.
that I don't know, my lord, but he is not here today. File their affidavit. What I find from this website, my lord, vice chairman has filed an affidavit on 9/11/20. How they handle it.
Council for the state, Mr. R. Dhor submits that petitioners are employed under the so-and-so society, Sankodev. They are not government servants. The society is represented for this court by Mr. J.K. Goswami, who, however, is not present in court. Therefore, submits that matter be deferred. Stay within 1 week. This matter again on 1st of April. 1st April.
Matter wherever that complaint made me
Division bench order. Where is that?
so my lord's order.
Where is the division bench order?
And at page 72, relevant at page 75, para 9 only, may I read? And did not result in element of duty.
This was, I think it is better it goes before any other bench. This is an order where I was a member of the DB.
I pointed out.
I heard counsel for party. The petitioner is aggrieved that in spite of a finding returned by a division bench by its judgment dated 22/06/2022 passed in WPC 174 of 2021, that the present petitioner as an appellant had put in 23 years of service.
Yes.
The matter was remanded back for reconsideration of the punishment. Lesser punishment. So there are the bank authorities, however, declined to grant pensionary benefits on the ground that after calculation of the actual period of service, therefore declined to grant him any pensionary benefits as the minimum required is 20 years. That the findings arrived at by the division bench in order dated judgment in order dated passed in WP and attained finality as no further appeal. Finding on fact. Therefore, it's not open to the respondents today declining the benefits claim. That court was part of the bench which pass the order dated through. Next week, is this matter before any other bench?
I have one submission also, not to kind of last order.
We're not taking up. It before any other bench. Just giving a brief why we don't want to take up this matter. Essentially, he is asking for implementation of the division bench order, which was passed where I was a member of the bench. Whether it is to be implemented, not to be implemented, is to be decided by the court.
Yes, sir. No, I have a submission that I am filing an IA. Clarification of that all.
Let you do it. Have you filed it?
Lots of I will be filing it today.
So you will be filing it, it's not, it should not be a part of the order. Once you file it and it is numbered, then we can record it. Registry will list this matter before any other bench on Friday. Friday.
After last order notice, we are required to file one additional affidavit to give for specific instruction that the affidavit in the there is a this thing
The statement of Mark 21
Yes,
versus
yes,
9, he was not a part of the.
that Samsun Nessa contention was that she did not participated in the process. So accordingly, we are required to bring the minutes of meeting also. That specific instruction has not been received yet. So
Mr. Das. Mr. S.K. Das for the petitioner, Mr. C.K. Dua for the respondent. Submitted that in reference to the earlier order dated 7. Respondent stated it could not be filed. Minutes of the meeting. Stop being praised for further time. Please again after 3 weeks, enabling the respondents to file the additional affidavit as respondents. Mr. Mr. Shalgar for response. Just after 1 week. There is an interim order. Someone not there. It's taken on first of April. Mr. S.P. Das for the petitioner, Mr. R. Boro for Accountant General. None represents the health department as per the earlier order dated 18/2/2026. Why did you seek an adjournment on the last date? You want to file a reply? Yes?
This is a case of overstay in service manner. The petitioner was working,
You are working as what?
I was working as a A&M employee, very nice work.
A&M employee. You are employed by whom?
But the health department.
Health, where is your appointment order?
My appointment letter is at 21.
Now you're superannuated.
I'm superannuated.
They're seeking to recover the amount.
Recover the amount.
Is there any finding that this overstay is at the instance of the petitioner?
No, actually,
Attributable.
I have stated in para 3 in my affidavit, page number 44, Lordship. In para 3, but actually there's a forgery in the service book, Lordship.
Ah. Have you undertaken any inquiry to that effect?
Yesterday, the inquiry was done, Lordship.
No inquiry of conduct.
Here, Lordship.
Don't record. HSLC certificate, are you denying that?
No, but Lordship, they have annexed the document, madam, at page number 49 of their affidavit.
Their overrating
49.
is there, Lordship.
Okay.
Page 49.
49.
49. What is 49?
There is the overwriting
Ah.
in the age. It was 21 years. It has been overwritten as 19 years.
Who has overwritten that?
Madam, that has not been done, madam.
Huh?
We have done it, but I don't. This book is always in the custody of the.
No, what is there in this subsequent page number 50?
50 is the original
It's
one.
the original one.
She was asked to place the original one, Lordship.
I immediately.
There it is 21 years, 1 month, 9 days.
Ah.
There's no overrating. But
Yes,
this
I-
one, annexure one, there is a overrating.
Annexure 1 came out from where?
It is
Okay.
from, she was,
From the service book.
service book, yes. Lordship.
Service book.
Service book. Service book is also here, Lordship.
One will have to move by the HSLC certificate unless you say the
Yes.
certificate is incorrect.
No, madam, I am not saying that it is incorrect.
Ah.
This has been overwritten, madam. I have not made the overwritten.
Who will overwrite in your service book?
My service book is in the custody of their custody.
That's right.
Never in my custody, madam. We are not.
But why would anybody write the service book?
My reply, madam, I have categorically stated this. That now they are trying to blame entire on one thing, madam. They are making inquiry. So who is they are? They have not making any inquiry, madam, to my knowledge. Most so-called, madam, as per the rule has been issued.
What?
But
What? There is no department. Is there a departmental proceeding? Is there a where is that notice for recovery?
is for recovery, madam, what you will find in the last page of my application. The amount has been shown here, madam, in the last page. Page number 34. Madam, 34. Here it has been directed deduction and thereafter forward the present paper. Therefore, you are requested to calculate the excess drawal with due diligence for the amount from.
First he says you have to make an inquiry and settle the responsibility.
Counsel says that there is no so cause notice, but there is a so cause notice where she has replied, the petitioner has replied the so cause notice.
Where is that?
And my affidavit, page number 45, para number 8, Lordship. I submitted the reply to so cause notice dated 21/8/23 and not on 21/7/23 as alleged.
Is it
It
available?
further stated that
Is it available here? First notice. Right?
Open notice at page 31.
File the reply.
I call the requirement.
Then why do you say no opportunity was granted?
So court notice was not under, as per the procedure. The so court notice as per the rule, madam. You have to enclose the document, everything, madam.
This is not a departmental proceeding under,
Yes, it is not a departmental
under Rule 9. This is for recovery of excess drawing. Not a proceeding initiated against charges of misconduct. To find out that according to their records, you have overstayed in your service. And the reason being of a document where there is some alleged interpolation. Now the question is that you are responsible, they are responsible. That inquiry will have to be there. What have you stated in your reply?
But as per the proposed notice, they have demanded me my certificate. I immediately supplied that, madam. I also assured them to cooperate with the inquiry, madam.
You have admitted here. Mistake occurred is through inadvertence.
Yes, madam.
Uh,
Not made by me, madam.
no, whose inadvertence?
But it's them, madam. This paper was with them, madam. Now only
Your
the-
reply says the mistake in your date of birth is through inadvertence. Obviously, it means that it has occurred because of your because of inadvertence attributable to you.
madam, and not within my knowledge, madam. Not within my knowledge.
Mistake committed was unintentional.
Yes, madam.
You have virtually admitted.
No, that knowledge was not within me. I accepted the madam. That
Knowledge of whether your correct date of birth or not may not be there with you, but the fact is that
I have not committed that mistake, madam.
that is not evident from your reply. Your reply says otherwise. Subject to correction. A plain reading of the reply says it is through inadvertence and the mistake was not committed unintentionally. Now you are saying that it's under the department custody, so therefore you don't know who has done it. Then how do you say it was unintentional?
Madam, since we are on page of that document, it seems they are overwriting. And I
The
submitted my,
reply has to be that you have not done it.
I have not done it, madam.
It is not there. It is rather said that you will fully cooperate with just legal action if initiated against me. Petitioner is before the court challenging the recovery of excess royal, purported excess royal of salary. As according to the department, the petitioner has overstayed in her service by virtue of wrong information supplied to the service book. So subsequently, department upon procuring certificate issued by the Board of Secondary Education, it is found the petitioner's date of birth was 21 years, 1 month, 9 days. 1978. Instead of 19 years, how much?
1 month, 9 days.
19 years, 1 month, 9 days, as reflected in the but this HSLC certificate,
High school living certificate.
page number
Page number 30 on the repeat number.
30. 30 is the same one, 21 years, 1
Yeah,
month.
this is my actual date of birth.
Then what is the date of birth recorded?
Recorded in my affidavit, Lordship, Annexure 1, page 49. Page 49.
Instead of date of birth as recorded. The service book has 19 years, 1 month, 9 days. Stop. Serve in terms of the date of birth recorded. Subsequently, realize that the state is incorrect in view of the certificate which was issued by the Board of Secondary Education, which was produced, it was called for by the Department of so, there an interim order.
Yes.
While issuing notice, this court granted interim order restraining the department from the counsel for the department submits that an inquiry was conducted and proceed. Decision has been taken to act on the date of birth as per the actual HSLC. Proceedings. What would you like to bring on record? Like to bring the same by way of remade is allowed, list after its order passed earlier will continue in further orders. Borough for the accountant general. Great. Hearing, part 2 hearing. June 2020. Fileable reply.
accommodation to another subscriber drawn by the nominee. D cannot be reached by the nominee and D will not be entitled to the amount from her alia. This is the amount from whether you pay that's why now entire statement has been subsequently this
Why did she withdraw the amount?
mentioned is that it was actually suggested by the office from whether you
Now, what do you want?
proceed her entire
I learned it in sixth grade.
Now, what do you want? You want to deposit the amount, redeposit it.
some that is good for us, Lordship. We wanted see here.
Where is finance? Wait for some time.
Lordship. Lordship. Okay.
Yes, your lordship. Lordship, affidavit in opposition, just during this lunch. Like to file a reply to this affidavit in opposition.
I'll only say, you also wanted to see the file noting. That we have annexed in page 189. I will not rely on the other part. Detailed filing. Find that at page 189.
Why did you file it today? You filed it today, huh?
Just lunch break.
Friday.
Friday. It is marked as 23rd March. Filing date is shown to be 23rd March here.
Customers have today.
Side. Filing date. Filed on 23rd. Shown to be filed on 23rd.
The acknowledgement.
With the first page of the affidavit, you find the filing stamp on the left margin.
Copy was not served.
By the filing date. File your reply, 1 week. You are enjoying an interim order. One.
I just had a glance because I got it during lunch break only.
It's just a file noting, nothing else. We haven't
Lunch break
enclosed
was-
any other.
On a preliminary glance only, they are talking of something.
The entirety of the matter is
They
nothing
have
new.
taken to 1 hour.
Okay, file it, we'll take it up on 1st of April. Respondents will file their affidavit. And the petitioner submits that he has been served with the copy. He'll take to file a reply. Takes 2 weeks time. Considering the urgency expressed by the respondent, let this matter be listed again on 1st of April. The petitioner may file rejoinder. Let's wait for in the meantime. Hearing will continue till the next day. Okay. Faster. Yes, Mr. Chaliha, please.
Lordship, here, Lordship will see our affidavit, Lordship. Page 44, Lordship. 44, Lordship, there is a clause. This is a notification issued by the Pension and Public Grievance Department, Lordship. Page. Here it's saying in the event when the entire accumulated fund of the deceased NPS subscriber is withdrawn by the nominee, the same cannot be deposited by the nominee and they will not be entitled to CFP. The instant case also, Lordship, in the year 2021, Lordship, as per our records, the exact date is not known, but somewhere in the year 2021, perhaps, the amount was withdrawn by the 5 October. 5th, yes, 5th October 2021. That amount was withdrawn by the petitioner. And now because of this notification, Lordship, the petitioner, it is not possible for us to, the petitioner cannot redeposit. Now, Lordship, if the grievance of the petitioner is to claim CFP, they have to challenge this notification. Now that it has been brought to their notice.
Why have you restrained for redeposit?
Lordship, here that Lordship clarification can come from the public and private because they are the ones who have issued this notification. We are bound by this notice. That is the, if there is some
Rules for public and pension and public grievance.
our only
Prospective.
now at the time when they have
You have come before the court in 25.
Lordship.
When did you want to deposit it back?
Lordship, but our pension was
Was there any application prior to the notification to say that you wanted to deposit some of it back?
Also, we are not, if your pension has been stopped.
What is the effect of this notification?
Lordship, here, if the accumulated wealth has been withdrawn, Lordship, they will not be entitled for.
So what you are saying is that the CFP is to be distributed from the accumulated wealth.
Yes, Lordship, that has to be surrendered by the nominee. Not the surrender because they are not surrendering, Lordship. Then
Surrendering.
there's another notification regarding that amount, that accumulated wealth has to be surrendered.
First, tell me how the accumulated wealth is available where?
Lordship, there's a PRAN number, Lordship, that is from the department it is there. So from the salary, that amount is deducted. And from that deducted amount is the accumulated wealth.
Right.
So once that accumulated wealth upon retirement, it is surrendered by the entitled person, Lordship, the government employee. Then the CFP and all are calculated. That is the process. And in cases where they have withdrawn the entire.
You mean to say that this accumulated wealth gets deposited in a particular head,
Yes, sir.
which is available to the petitioner to withdraw if required?
Yes. If they withdraw it, then they are not entitled to CFP. And if they claim for the benefits of CFP, then they have to surrender the accumulation.
Amount on 5th October 2021, but the pension was continued till May 2024.
Get instructions, clarity, both finance and PPG. Get your instructions as to what whether he challenges or not,
Yes.
but we want to know
Yes.
why what was the necessity to issue this notification? You are the finance, you know everything. You're supposed to know.
Yes, Lordship.
Oh.
And also,
The Council for the Pension and Public Grievances Department, Government of Assam, as well as the Finance Department, will obtain instructions with regard to the 7th of September. Check. FP slash FP. According to the petitioner, they are entitled, they are now agreed fund the accumulated wealth. However, has not been accepted by the department. Instruction is after 2 weeks.
yes, sir.
2nd of April.
Fine. Reply.
Council for petitioner prays for 3 weeks' time to file reply affidavit. To the affidavit filed with the respondent. So they get appeals for the respondent.
Part-time,
Mr. Rathore submits that repeated opportunity they granted to file rejoinder, but they have not filed it.
First, I'm praying for first time.
he opposed the dishonorable court for 3 occasions, minor. And now, after filing of this,
They are asking for time. What is your objection to that?
my lord, he, because of this litigation, my lord, he is continuing about 7 years in the
Petition.
group center at Gauhati. 7 years against 3 years.
That's all right. The notice was issued on 23/5/25. When did you file your affidavit? Filed it in January 26. Then what happened to the delay from May 25 to January? Or matter has come up for the first time after the issuance of notice. They're asking for some time to file reply. Why are you objecting unnecessarily? Let the petitioner file the first early, we continue.